Ice and Glaive will have grenades with a P254 device for Astralis on that T side. Let's see if we'll see those chain flashes later on towards B bomb site. For now, they seem to be heading towards Fountain at least. Who knows if it will be B or A?
Yes, maybe they'll go around the world. So always a fun one on this map, but all the way to long they go, and yet to really be spotted. It would be good if they did move through the bathrooms here, because you do want to make sure that you can't get backstabbed. So they'll go through the bathrooms, they'll make all the noise, and Evil Geniuses will fall back a little bit. So this is somewhat around the world.
They're actually going to do it.
Down connector.
I hate it when people do that. It triggers me so much. I'm not saying it's bad, it just annoys me. Like when I'm playing and somebody calls that.
They didn't open the door, however, so I think that's going to be a sound cue, and I think that's easy for Evil Geniuses to check. So EG should know what's going on. They have 3 on the A side here, so they do have players to defend this.
Smokes are deployed towards the side. Oh dear, we've got a flying Zipex. He'll get traded by Tarek, however, who's still alive with 2 HP. His sheer presence will be a problem. Baiting the bomb plant, they're pushing the site now, Astralis. So they need to take out these players. There's plenty of time for it. Magic with a nice headshot, takes position, allows that bomb to get planted, but Stan will take the Optimus position back. Ethan drops by Dupree in the meantime. Man advantage for Astralis. Still, they got post-plant utility with that flashbang, but all their utility is gone now. Stan has a decoy, which could be used as a fake, but he's alone now.
They've got 3 MAC-10s, but there are helmets here for the Evil Geniuses side, and there's a good trade to start things off with. Will Astralis double down? They have so much time, they can just reset if they want and start taking map control, but it looks like they might go for the double down play, James. They're looking intent on this B side.
In they go, into the stack, the smoke is up. That might be a saving grace in the short term for Astralis, but it's stuck in a choke point, and who isn't? 2 frags going the way of Astralis now. Stanislaw and Cirque taken down, but Ethan and Breeze are here with the pistols in the smoker's glaive, trying to avoid the variant. So if they fall back, then weapons can be collected by EG later on, but device will stay by the sandbags. Breeze is on the go though. Wheels turning in the caravan as he moves towards that short B position. Potential flanking spot, but Glaive might have a superior angle. We've got Ethan who's fallen back towards the A bomb site as things go quiet. Now Breeze finds himself in a really nice spot. He's between the 2 Ts. One of them surely has to go into this water, be it Glaive or Device.
Astralis is so smart the way that they're baiting, just opening that door, suggesting the rotation back. But as you say, Breeze has found a really strong position. We'll have to see whether or not it's going to work out. Oh my god, Device is actually going to walk straight into Breeze's position. This is so insane. Breeze, can he make the shot? It's labored. He can't find it. It's Device all day. And 2 UMPs here on that B side. And it's what Ethan is up against with that 5-7. They are very weak. It is super doable here for Ethan as he pushes his way in. And there's 1 nade. He's going to have to drop onto 1. That's a free one. Using that 5-7, it does have some accuracy and range. Can he find it? A couple more bullets. Oh! He's got it. The headshot for Ethan, and they'll convert the force buy.
Look at the back and forth. Finally, EG win the force buy, but stands in a tight spot if Long is compromised, and indeed Dupree is creeping. Cirque will take out Magnus to start off the proceedings. Smokes are up on the site. That's a very forward smoke, causing lots of problems. Tarek, Stanislaw, everyone activating for Evil Geniuses. Glaive.
Looks like he's going to go aggressive, though, with the flashbang. There's the peak, but they're at distance. That's not ideal for Cirque. Now they know he's here. He's going to try to back away. This is very tricky. Can he get out of position? He dinks Device, but he does get taken out. And that setup has not worked at all for Evil Geniuses. And it's 40 seconds to go, and here comes Astralis.
I believe that was 2 different weapons they heard on Long, which is some information. 2 players in that long area, rather than it being the same player peeking twice. Looks like they're going to go for a boost to try and stop the bomb plant. That won't work out though. Tarek taken out immediately. 3 versus 5 now from the EG POV. They've all got defuse kits, but now there's just 2 of them. No kills just yet. The spray being attempted. Oh, here we go. 17 seconds. Now suddenly everything swings in EG's favor. Almost 10 seconds to plant the bomb. 2 versus 2. How on earth can they do this? Breeze has the angle, but now maybe there's a chance. Ethan, does he go for a spray? Zipex has got most of his health. He's creeping instead, looking for the trade fragger. Device with 14 HP. There it is. He's taken out. Zipex reloading just in time. Shadow advantage if Zipex goes towards the left for Ethan, but he goes towards the right.
There's a timing, though. There's a really big timing for Astralis. If they attack right now, there will not be enough players here to defend, and that's a really surprising entry. Ethan's left alive to spray through, and he gets 2, but is it enough?
The surge into the B bomb site. There's a chance to plant the bomb. Device clears the water. Graffiti is a question mark. Throws the bomb to his teammate as he can hold position. There's a molly for Glaive, a flash for Device. There's a flank for Stan. Cirque looking around, looking for a target. Who's going to make a forward play first? Or the molly, he thinks that maybe the T is still on the site, flashbang to the low ground, but he won't see the reposition. Stan's been patient. Now there's a 3 versus 2. He can show presence while the rest of EG hunt Circle looking for info, jiggling, and there's a delivering a kill onto Device. That leaves Zipex in a 1 versus 2. So he's won by the pillar, but Circle finish him off as a wallbang. Looks like there'll be a push. The pop flash from Ethan might be good for 2. No, just the 1. Tarek maybe trying to support in connector, but he's taken out by Device. 3 versus 3 very quickly. Breeze has to hold his position. Spots 1 in connector, but how much does he want to hold on to this? Oh my god, he just got deleted by Device. Is he hacking? That was all in the face. 3v2, the bomb still in control for Astralis. Device though, he could get taken out here if Stan checks at the right time. Creeping towards the bomb site. It's been spotted, 14 HP. Zipex is the one carrying the bomb though, and he's heading towards B. So Device is the potential collateral damage. He can be sacrificed on A as he pulls the CTs out of position.
That's a really big kill. Device can't survive, and now all they have to worry about is this B-bomb site. Evil Geniuses. Cirque and Stan coming through. They're both attacking from the low grounds here, and we'll see if Zipex can deal with that. He's going to be in this close position. So there is a setup for Glaive and Zipex to play off each other. This is very doable, especially with the AWP going close. It is Cirque though. We know that he's good in these close range engagements as he is in the long range engagements, and there we go. Glaive gets the first one. Cirque has the most ridiculous shots to connect if he wants to pull this one off, and he might get the first, but the second is going to be nigh on impossible, and the time is really against him. He's going to second guess it and just fall back here. There's no chance to get that bomb defused.
Astralis looking to swarm the bomb site. Breeze doesn't swing. Look at the grenades. Nice work. Slightly slows them down. A lot of information. An extra second or 2 for rotation. But Astralis have not committed just yet. They're still just poking into the choke points. Apart from Zipex, of course, we can see how deep he is looking for something. Device taking the bomb through Monster now as more utility comes flying through. So close to Astralis, but who will have the better time of things now once the variance begins? Bomb being planted, Zipex looking to cover. CT staying by the water. The bomb site split in 2. Stanislaw gets split in 2. And that is a man advantage. It goes from bad to worse for EG. Peppering from Ethan, but he can't get anything done. An answer from the CTs, but nothing lethal done just yet. Cirque towards long with the AWP, but quickly retreating after taking out Device. An early 5 versus 4 for EG. And he'll try to keep them surprised as he rotates his bomb to look... rotates his AWP, sorry, to look towards Divider. This is a nice angle. You can go deeper as well and see people coming out of connector, but he will play the safer approach where he can fall back. Stand with an off angle inside the toilet, but he gets popped by Device, and now Cirque's got problems. Yes,
it's going to be interesting to see if he can keep them at arm's length here. He does drop the smoke onto the bathrooms to slow the approach. And a quick jump spot to long as well. So often the position and AWP's in, just having to try to hold things down by themselves, get information, slow the flow, find good timings to go for peaks, and then at the same time, don't walk into an angle that's being held. It's a dangerous dance, but one that Cirque is used to dancing, and we'll see now Astralis in position. At least Glaive's in position. Magic is creeping up long, as is the bomb. So 30 seconds to go, and here they go as well. Evil Geniuses are ready.
30 soon becomes 20 in terms of time to plant the bomb. Optimus, such a strong position. There's the shadow, but look at that 180. How on earth has that happened? Surely that should have been a frag. Optimus, a safer plant to avoid a flank kill. Post-plant, Astralis 3 versus 2. Breeze and Ethan, they're not carrying any kits. Ethan looking for a flank. Will they actually go for it? Doesn't seem likely. You can't really account for that.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. But that's information. What will the response be? They know there's at least 4 players all in the same position, but EG will fall back rather than push forwards. Apart from Stanislaw, with a Nova, of all things.
Yeah.
That's the situation we're in. There's a Nova out for EG on Overpass in round number 11.
Yeah, you can see the one push player was in connector, so that's unfortunate for EG. The one spot they choose to push was the one spot that was held. Stan is just stuck there. Oh, the transfer from Ethan is phenomenal, and that is going to really tip the scales towards Evil Geniuses here, because it's a minute to go. There's no map control for Astralis at the moment, although that said, Sark only has an Eagle, and Ethan's creeping for the flank. He's going to hear the running here. Ethan might find an incredible play on the flank if they don't check for this.
The play is the communication. EG moving towards the B bomb site now. And with his knife out, he will catch up to these players to some degree. They might even line up towards Monster. Actually, I think they'll get through before he gets there, but EG are expecting, oh boy, he could really run this fraction now. He doesn't even need to fight to the death. There's one taken out. The presence will be enough. He gets traded through the wall. What? 2 versus 2, 30 seconds. Surely Astralis know what is up now with that flank. They have to know the CTs are on the side. There's one in the water. Device looking up top, but they're already down the bottom. He sees the head, pop, and now it's just Cirque with the Deagle. 1 versus 2. Do they know how close he could be? Seems like it. Not sure if he's been seen just yet. Maybe the gun is sticking out a little bit in the water.
Astralis in the early damage exchanges, especially now, are definitely an advantage. Magisk goes down towards the B site.
Again, great decision making from Stan. Spots a player coming out of connector, but it doesn't mean he has to fight to the death. Takes one shot and just falls back. Repositions. He can use the real estate to his advantage, but they've got to get something at some point, EG, because it's a 4 versus 5. They need information. If they could put 3 players in the right place, that would at least be something. There's a minute on the clock for us. Tries to play with off angle from Stan. He's got to be careful. Caught with a grenade in his hand. Had no idea how close Glaive was. Glaive just crept into the peak. And that's a bad peak for Glaive because his shadow comes out first. But again, he just caught Stan at the right time. Cirque looking inside, Astralis on the outside.
Yeah, there was nowhere for Stan to go. He needed the smoke. Such a catch-22 situation. Cirque, though, this is the Cirque we're talking about over towards bathrooms, but he'll be denied, it seems, because a quick rotation towards B. Oh, Breeze might find a timing. Oh, no, how does Glaive pull that one off? He had a nade in his hand. Breeze can't get the kill quickly enough, and now Tarek's just sitting there in the open, looking for the jewels from Graffiti. He's going to find a jewel. He wins the first one, but the trade is there. Cirque needs to get something. He can't get anything. He needed to get one earlier, and now it's 1v3, and he's going to get forced out of the site. He needs to keep the AWP in his hands. He needs to bring that into the next round. Their money is gone. They do have Mac loss bonus, but of course they will not be able to purchase the AWP again in the following rounds. Pretty much every angle is taken care of here by Astralis, so Cirque, he has to respect that. And it looks like he, again, if he, oh my god, well, you know what, it's Cirque. He doesn't have to respect a goddamn thing. Glaive, however, is looking to remove that AWP from his hands, and I feel like Glaive might have his number here. Glaive is creeping in. He sees the barrel, and there it is. Glaive with a better angle. It is very effective, though, on the B-bomb side as a tool for entry fragging. Fast rate of fire, loads of bullets. Just hold down mouse one as he's blind. It's working out. There's the reload, though, and it looks like it will be the bomb side for Astralis without any issue. And he wants that stat, James. He wants to be that one guy that bought the 1P90 in this tournament.
Psychological warfare. Just holding down the mouse one button like it's a pedal. Using the P90 as it should be.
Doesn't find anything, though.
Yeah. Oh, so close, but he's being baited into more CTs. Do they realize that there are 3 players towards there? I mean, Device is standing around with the bomb. He's got to rotate because the rest of his team are into the B bomb site. I think they realize that they've got a numbers advantage, but that bomb has to join them as well. They need to frag. There's the first one. There is the second. It's a long journey for Device, but there's no one to stop him. 4 players now in the B bomb site for Astralis. A great response to the action from EG towards the playground.
I have to say, there's too few teams at the top level that have a response time as quick as that. Because it's just there's a strong chance that they've pushed with they've got a 2 or 3 on an aggressive setup there. And so that's such a great move to make after they actually spotted it as well. After they lost Magisk. And EG, that's the problem as well. Like you do get punished. If you're playing a team like Astralis, you can get punished so hard when they get that information. You just get outmaneuvered so quickly. Such great communication from the Danes. I would love to have an insight as to like how their comms works and how they communicate, how they prioritize their comms and everything else like that.
I think the more work you do offline, in the last round of the first half, 3 players charging on a short B position. There's a gap in the smoke, which is going to be of great advantage. 3 players lost for Astralis, EG trying to hold.
Really hammering that B-bomb side again and again. Astralis, Stanislaw on the other end of the smoke. He's not going to allow an easy or at least a free entry through that. And now it's just Zipex. 1 versus 3. He's got a minute and 20 seconds. He's got the bomb. Well, he needs to pick up the bomb, but he's soon to have the bomb. And there are plays to be made here for Zipex. If anybody can find a way to win a round like this, it is Zipex.
1 minute on the clock. Some harassment from up top. He will hear that rotation. whatever value it has. It's a long rotation, actually, so going all the way towards the A site. Again, he can just play from the bank position and stop across to the site, but Zipex is still jiggling towards B. 45 seconds on the clock. Starts to creep now. But this will be real hard for him. Strong disadvantage. Oh, he comes flying through the tunnel. Can EG turn around their pistol round fortunes yet more? Stan on the grenades once again. Breeze and Tarek with decoys. One has been deployed. There is another one. Device will fall back. Charging down the long position, but the bomb will hold in position by playground with Stan. Sending out his information seekers. We have Ethan towards B, keeping the CTs honest, though Glave's having a look towards short B, not seeing much of anything, and indeed we have that play down connector, but will they open the door? Astralis didn't, but maybe EG will.
I think Glaive just about perhaps heard that one. He's going to spot it at least towards Monster, just baiting for his teammate by the Monster tunnel. It's all about Magisk coming in on the flank. He's got the silence USP. It will take a while, has to be precise. There's the first one. Now they spotted him as they try to deal with him. The bomb is down on the ground and they're getting sandwiched here. It's just Breeze left and he'll come back from behind and it's going to be difficult now. He does take down Magisk, but there's 3 more around the bomb. This is looking simply impossible, and Breeze, it's going to have to be the ace as well. So this would be quite the highlight.
Creeping through Monster. Double barrel play. There's a bait situation, so if one goes down, surely the other will have a master play. 30 seconds. He won't check barrels again. Surely he won't. So Fake is just sitting there. Excellent play from the A site as Astralis seek information. Dupree moving back towards the side rather than going for that flank. And again, it might be another bait. So that's the transfer with the FAMAS is fantastic. Will there be a bomb plant? It's a long reload, and Ethan's looking for the second fragger, but he can't do anything about it. Tarek now standing in the smoke in a 1 versus 4. Can he at least make it expensive for Astralis? There is one looking around. There's so many targets. A lot of utility thrown towards B. A fast play into Monster. 3-man on road. The CT's forced back into familiar territory, into the water. Can they split the site, though? We've got Tarek creeping in the smoke. Glaive looking around. That's a nice snap from him. Zipex still up as well. Glaive with multi-frags now. And there's just 2 EG players remaining. Zipex just charging through that Rambo. The transfer is there, but not a frag. Breeze in a 1 versus 2. He's got plenty of time. Doesn't have to focus on the bomb plant, but he will go for it. We've got Device on the balcony. Can't quite see him just yet. Breeze looking for the flanker. Has no idea where either player is just yet. Almost, but not quite. 3 AK-47s on deck for Evil Geniuses. They've got the scope of the Krieg, and there's just no mercy from Astralis. Dupree all the way through playground. I think he might have been spotted. Device taken out, but Breeze will be taken as well. Zipex, nice, he's just so good. Looking for a multi-frag again, but it's a fast 3 versus 3. These rounds are getting out of control.
Speaking of which, Dupree's in a very forward position. Yes, I was about to say, is Ethan checking for that? Looks like they understand that he is here. Cirque is coming in from the back as well. It's a matter of time till Cirque gets an angle on this position. And now Dupree's trying to bait one for the other, but it's going to be Cirque and Ethan to win the battle. And that's a 3 versus 2. They've got an advantage here. The science of advantage. Glaive trying to win that battle against the Krieg. Long range, not going to happen. He's actually dropping the smoke there as well. He knows that he can't escape to the side, so he's going to play that position. It's do or die there for Glaive, and Magisk is really out of position here. He's no help right now.
Oh my God.
How the hell has he found the kill, James?
Glaive, what are you doing? That is annoying position as well. And they have no idea where Magisk is. He's still pretty much in the same position, only now just coming up connector. So what do Evil Geniuses do? Do they move their way down towards the B bomb site? It seems they do with the time they have on the clock. So Astralis are going to have a long jog to B. We see Glaive is the only man with a kit at the moment. But again, they have no idea where Magisk was. He was so patient in that connector position. But look at just a big brain from Astralis making their way back. Oh, they're going to dump the incendiary on the site as well. But there's a smoke just in time. That's a big HE, though. Ethan is loaded. It might line up in the smoke for him. This is so nervous. Tarek trying to quickly go past, but he'll take it. Leaving Ethan in a 1 versus 2. He's looking for Glaive, but they're coming from the same position. There's a smoke and a kit. And I don't think, well, we'll see if he can do this. They haven't crossed just yet. They're so patient. They don't know if he's rotating through Monster. But Ethan keeps going deeper. If they touch that bomb, he might not get a chance. Is it planted for him? I think it is. They're looking for him. That clock is ticking now, it's taking a long time. That's the defuse get taken out. Magisk has time to collect it, surely, and defuse the bomb. He hasn't picked up the kit. Where's the kit? Where's the kit? He had a kit, he must have fallen down. Oh no!
And just like that, Evo Geniuses somehow managed to win this round. And here we go, another aggression coming out from Astralis. They've got so many rounds to play with here, and they're going to be using those to the great effect as they get 2 kills on either side of the map. What the hell do you do to answer this? Oh my god, Evo Geniuses are in a terrible position. They are forced to push into B. There's no other answer right now, and Astralis will be able to read this.
Could the kit have gone like into the floor or something, like a smoke?
I don't know.
It just disappeared. But anyway, Astralis are once again, like they have been pretty much every game, they're in a strong position. The bombs dropped once more. Carrickton a 1 versus 5 to avoid match point. The rotation begins for Astralis, and Dupree has left his position. EG will creep. Device will search. A grenade starts to sail in. Last chance saloon for EG. It's not a too shabby HE grenade. Dupree goes through the smoke. There will be a trade though, but can EG keep the numbers to their advantage? 4 versus 4 as they look to plant the bomb once again.
And Device with some space to work with. The plant will be secured, but can they hold the bomb site? They don't have good weaponry. They're losing numbers. Good defense from Breeze. More is needed though as he gets taken down by Magisk. The UMP's working out here. Just Ethan left. He is the only man standing. He's running out of bullets. 11 bullets left in the Mac 10, and that's Sipex with the kill.